Hello, good morning. So we have Cyclone Alfred nearing landfall there in Queensland, southeastern Queensland. It's now forecast to make landfall in southeastern Queensland, just north of Brisbane, some spots there, and still a category 2 cyclone with wind gusts close to 100 to 110 sustained winds, no wind gusts, sustained winds. And there's the latest track here. We have the cyclone warnings there. Northeastern New South Wales and southeastern Queensland. So here we do have category 2 sustained winds center near 95 km per hour and gusts to 130 km per hour, 20 kilometers of, yeah, that's not important, but Cyclone Alfred continued its approach to southeastern Queensland coast, with the farther west edge already impacting the coast about from Caledonia to Ballina. Alfred's category 2 cyclone forecast to maintain its intensity as it continues to approach the southeastern Queensland coast. Center of Alfred is expected to cross the coast during Friday. It's the most likely between Marinanas and Coolangatta. So gales damaging wind gusts to 120 km per hour gusts or even higher in power developing near the coast from Caledonia to Ballina. Gales damaging wind gusts to 120 km per hour gusts expected to develop along the remaining coast southeastern Queensland and northeastern New South Wales and the island communities between Double Island and Point Grafton during Thursday will persist through Friday. Destructive wind gusts up to 155 km per hour, I told you, may develop about the coastal island location and south of the cyclone center, possibly far south of Cape Brighton late Thursday and early Fridays as Alfred's destructive core approaches or crosses the island. So destructive wind gusts in capital letters may extend further inland and close to the cyclone center during Friday. A destructive storm tide, or as I like to call it, storm surge, likely along the coast of foreshore exposed areas near the south cyclone center, possibly as far south as Cape Brighton. If the time of coastal crossing coincides with high tide, tides are likely to rise significantly above the highest tide mark, damaging waves and dangerous inundation coastal low-lying areas. Dangers in high tides cause further coastal erosion and abnormally high tides. You can just keep reading here if you want. These links on the description. Heavy rainfall may develop over southeastern Queensland and northern South Wales. From Thursday evening, heavier to locally intense rainfall may lead to dangerous life-threatening flash flooding. Life-threatening may occur across parts of the cyclone center as Alfred approaches and crosses the coast. Separate severe weather warning flood watches are current for southeastern Queensland, northeastern New South Wales. So please stay safe there. And here, just click on warnings currently to see everything. Queensland hazardous surf warning, there ocean wind warnings too, severe weather warning for this approaching. You can see all the information there, what you should do and etc. There's the marine wind warnings, severe weather warning for northeastern New South Wales. So please just stay safe there. This will make landfall in less than 36 hours, probably near Friday morning, like late Thursday to Friday morning, somewhere around there. It's already Thursday morning there. So please stay safe. Here's the European model for those wind gusts, and some of these models might show different perspectives. For example, they did mention 155 km per gust possible near the cyclone center, but these models here are not so excited. So the European just show like 115, 101 near Gold Coast. this goes and keeps showing some high gusts there, but the European is not that destructive. The GFS is like just relaxing, so the GFS is like a very weak thing, so let's not even look at the GFS. There's the icon shows a more reasonable approach, like the category 2 there. It goes in the further northernmost point in that island show like 145, almost 150 km/h gusts in point lookout. So please, those gusts are absolutely destructive. And at the time I'm making this video, there already is some high winds there. So watching this right now, you should be absolutely geared up and protected from those winds. You should be inside in a strong place. You should secure your home, your windows, your door. Just secure it from the wind, protect the windows, protect everything, and stay inside. This wind can be very dangerous, so this goes there. And yeah, please be careful. There's the access shows there, this goes. It does have momentarily there on the coast like 3 heads and other areas to 141 km/h, even 142 it goes there. So each model has a different perspective on where the worst winds will be, but please just stay safe. And we finally have the high resolution model here for this thing, so it goes there, shows like it approaches slowly, and it does show 117 km/h. We had 107 Gold Coast, so this goes there, and it just stops Friday there. So I don't know why this model doesn't go far out enough, but it does show. It only shows until Friday. I might make another video tomorrow, but by the time I make it, the main event will already be unfolding. And so just focus on what I'm saying now, because if I make anything tomorrow, it'll be already too late for anything. And even now it's already too late. These things are already so close and the winds are already touching the coast, and on the satellite here it's not evident, but we already have rain there in those areas. So please just stay safe, secure everything, and please be careful with flooding. Like shows spots in Gold Coast 486, in Brisbane doesn't show as much, it does show 186, Lismore 275, not areas, some areas just south of Gold Coast to 600, not areas in New South Wales, so some to 346, 337, even shows 74 in Sydney, a little bit more from New South Wales this goes. But those areas there between Queensland and New South Wales, there's a potential for catastrophic flash flooding or like life-threatening. So please just do whatever you can to stay safe from this, including like river flooding in those rivers, Brisbane River and a bunch of other rivers there into New South Wales, and street flooding and urban flooding in the city. Like the GFS is 400 millimeters in Brisbane, and that is totally possible depending on the position of this. So 436 in other areas, 376 in Gold Coast, in other spots there. So please just stay safe. There's the icon, absolutely crazy. This shows like 645, 570. It's like 500 millimeters in Brisbane, and this is not impossible. This can happen. So that will be like major flooding in those areas. So please be careful. Gold Coast 400 plus, 500 just to the south, and some spots in northeast New South Wales is like close to 600 the icon. So please stay safe there. Does have some spots close to 700, and there's the access to shows like this is until Monday, 5 days. So it does show 600 some spots there. Between Queensland and New South Wales, 397 Brisbane, like 400 spots in Gold Coast to 500. So please just Don't drive through floods, don't do anything dangerous, just stay inside until most of this passes. And shows some 67 in Sydney, some more in New South Wales. So please just stay safe. And I don't think these other ones go far out enough. Yeah, so shows like from now to Friday. Why doesn't it work? So here until Friday morning, it already shows like 200 in some spots, 116 this high resolution model, but it doesn't go as far out there. But if I put this until Saturday, the worst shows between Friday and Saturday, the worst rainfall, and a little bit more Sunday. So please stay safe no matter what. Plus those winds and everything. So please stay safe. You heard what they wrote there, the advices, and there are more things in that website. There's like tropical cyclone advice. If you go on the warnings page, there's like for Queensland tropical cyclone advice. So please just stay safe there. In long term, we could have some more showers and storms in northern Australia. Long term, and a few showers like Central Australia, but some storms in Fiji, Vanuatu, more spots there. And just please be careful. This is the main focus. Stay in a safe place. Be careful with flooding, and please just stay safe. The south side of the system has the most moisture and the potential for the worst flooding, and this shows those waves there, very very big. So please just stay safe and warn others. And also this might have some thunderstorms in the middle, and tropical cyclones can have water spouts too and tornadoes. So just be aware of some potential hazards like that as well. But please just stay safe, the wind and the flooding, and follow your local government for recommendations and everything. So stay safe,